Welcome everyone to another episode of Tenemos que hablar de producto. The first one spoken in English. Today we have Jeremy, VP of Southern Europe at Amplitude, where he leads the company's growth and customer success across France, Spain, Italy, Portugal, Malta, and maybe some other that I've forgotten. He has a strong background in technology and B2B software and digital transformation, and he's worked closely with dozens of organizations to help them build truly data-driven cultures. Jeremy, thank you very much for coming today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, maybe we can quickly start. As a VP of Southern Europe, how would you describe the current state of the product analytic market in Europe?
We saw in the last 2 years a big development. I think we can say that the companies from the early stages to the large enterprise are really now investing a lot. We see a lot of investments as well, and especially in Spain, where we see the market now growing from Spain, but as well for South America. So it's very interesting.
And what type of organizations are leading Amplitude's adoption, especially in Southern Europe? And why do you think that?
I would say digital natives are really the native ones for us, where we grew, because product was really in the heart of their strategy. But large enterprise more and more, product is taking way more weight as well, alongside with the marketing, and they really start to work together, which is the right thing to understand. As well, the right behavior for their customers and where and how to invest as well, and really innovative mid-market companies as well. So I would say the entire market now is interested.
Yeah, I guess you could summarize it that any company that is trying to become more data-driven, right? Yeah. They're looking into Amplitude or a tool like that. And in that sense, have you found any cultural barriers or barriers with regards to the mindset inside of the company that needs to change for the adoption to be easier?
I mean, working together is the first thing that we need to do, and to understand as well from our customers how they work together. The fragmentation between the different departments, from the marketing, the product, the data, and the businesses. I think it's the first thing that we have to address in a lot of companies.
Mm-hmm. And for that, I guess that the role of leadership must be crucial, right? To be able to pull all the different teams together to make this type of transitions.
Sponsorship is important in every company. So for every single project, it's important as well. It needs to come from the top management, and we leave that as well internally within Amplitude. We still have the three founders that are working in the company. And the entire executive team is coming in Europe once or twice a year. So being connected with the customer, hearing the feedback, understanding what they need is important as well to develop and offer the right solution for them.
For anyone that's listening and doesn't maybe know Amplitude too well, do you have a case study from a customer here in Europe that you could share to illustrate?
I think you interviewed some of them. You heard today about Decathlon, about Glovo, Cabify was here as well, the Mistica, Lucia as well. I think the heart of it is to understand their customers' behavior and understand what they need and what they need to deploy and how to address as well, and how to invest in the right ways. From the acquisition to the transformation, the loyalty, retention is key. So most of them are.
One of the highlights of Amplitude that was brought up here today several times was the ease of use outside of the data department, right? What efforts is Amplitude doing with that regard, trying to bring non-technical people inside of the platform?
I mean, the purpose of Amplitude is the democratization of the data. So, and it has to be for any people that needs data to work and to make decisions. And it's true for product, it's true for data analytics, for marketing, but for more and more for businesses as well. So education for us is important, and providing the right solution as well, working with partners as well, is important as well, to educate, to train them. But when you have the right dashboard and you have the right insights every day when you open your laptop. Sometimes it's the first thing before opening your email.
And how do you see Amplitude's position evolving inside Europe for the next 2-3 years, especially with all this AI wave coming up?
I think you heard that we are coming from the product. Now way more for the marketing as well. We address as well the personalization. We address as well the testing. I mean the A/B testing, the experimentation. So now we are offering a full platform. And when you start to replace the analytics and then the session replay tools, I think we're gonna come more and more the only provider offering this kind of experience and platform. So we're gonna be, I think I hope the number one in the next 2-3 years.
Let's hope. What would you say to the product leaders that haven't still bought into the data-driven message?
It's an interesting question, because the first thing I would ask is, how do you make your decision? If you are not basing your decision on the data, I mean, you are missing a lot of insights. And the second thing I would say is that your competitor is doing it. So you are losing a lot of opportunities, and you are losing probably a lot of customers.
Now, you've probably accompanied several companies in a successful adoption of Amplitude. How would you complete the teams that succeed with Amplitude are the ones that?
If you bear with me, I prepared
a
little sentence because I found that it's an interesting one. I want it to be complete. So I said that the teams that succeed with Amplitude are the ones that put data at the heart of every decision, collaborate cross-functionally, and continuously learn from their users.
Okay. Jeremy, thanks so much for the time. They're kicking us out of here. So Thanks everyone, and see you next time.
Bye.
Perfecto.